All right, here we are at our 2019 Tahoe LTZ 2485 CR rental Tritoon for sale here on the beautiful freshwaters of Norris Lake, Tennessee. This is powered with a Suzuki 140 horsepower 4-stroke outboard motor. About 630 hours on this unit. There's no trailer included, but we can get you a new trailer at our cost. We can arrange to have this transported to you, whether you're on Norris Lake or the surrounding East Tennessee area. Or we can help coordinate nationwide delivery. We've got some options that we can recommend for you, depending on where you're wanting to take this boat. But don't let it not having a trailer keep you from purchasing it if you're in the market. It's getting to be the trend where more and more people are buying new boats without trailers, especially if you're storing it in the water at a marina somewhere. Trailers are often just left in a field to rot. So if you don't need a trailer, we can get the boat to you. And if you do intend on trailering it up and down the highway, then we can work with you and get you a new trailer at our cost as well. So that's an option. Again, this is 2019. This has been rented for 2 seasons here on Norris Lake. Outboard has only seen fresh water. Again, about 630 hours on it. We're here for our video walkthrough tour. I won't mention the asking price in the video, and that's because it will often change until a listing is sold. Although these rental Tritoons generally do not last very long. But again, I'll refer you to the website for the current asking price. And of course, once you make it there, if you type in www.yournewboat.com in your web browser, give it a few moments to load. Look for the Find Your New Boat button in the top left-hand corner, and when you click that, that will load all of our inventory and order price. Scroll down until you see the 2019 Tahoe LTZ 2485 CR rental Tritoon. There'll be a shot of it out from under the covered slip, where you can see the color on this a little bit better. And of course, the asking price will be right there, and then you'll be able to click into that listing and view the full list of features and specifications, and you'll see our contact information all over the page as well. So, all right, moving on with our walkthrough tour. This does have 25-inch diameter pontoons with the Suzuki 140 and this and the Tritoons. This one is currently propped out to have a top speed in the low 30-mile-per-hour range. And also, whenever I have the camera below the deck, I should point out you've got an aluminum underskin splash guard. A little bit of an echo probably down there, and that splash guard actually will help with the performance of this, because it's going to cut down on some drag that you might otherwise had if there's no splash guard in place. So we've got a small little deck just outside that front gate, and this one is so this is a 24-foot pontoon. And the LOA, which is going to include the length of that outboard motor, is going to put it about a 26 foot. You got about 24 feet from the transom up here to the bow, and it's about, I think, about 23 feet length on deck, which is basically considering the length of this surface where you're standing on all the way to the back where it stops. But just over 8.5 feet wide. Tahoe probably list this as 8 feet 6 inch beam. With a tape measure on it, it comes in just a little bit wider than that, actually right about an 8'7". We've also got the luxury woven vinyl flooring that really provides a nice look and a low maintenance floor covering. And then also should point out that we have sectioned canvas seat covers, as opposed to a full mooring cover. That can kind of be a hassle taken on and taken off. We've got snaps right here near the floor, and that's where those individual canvas covers will snap in to kind of secure around each individual seat section. So that makes it actually really convenient, because, well, I don't know about you, but oftentimes, you know, you might be getting in the boat and not have the full crew with you, and And also not have the full gear with you. And, you know, maybe you and the wife are just going for a ride, so you can, you know, take off whatever seat cover your passenger likes to ride at and cruise on down the lake without having to hassle with the whole cover, taking it on and off. So Bimini top overhead. There's a storage boot for that, in addition to the canvas covers. And underneath these seats, we've basically just got aluminum framed seat bases. And that kind of gives you a little bit more freedom with storing things under the seat, because you're not just compartmentalized to just one seat section. You can kind of see that table is also passing through to where this front seat storage compartment is. I actually really like that. It's also going to let that stuff breathe down there as well. So, you know, if you put something down there and wet, it's not just going to start growing mildew there. You've got storage underneath these seat backs. I think I pointed out the two stainless cup holders up near the bow, 2 more just within reach of your L-shaped bench right there. And then to your helm station here. Driver's seat's got armrest, and this will swivel. Cup holder right here by your driver, so you got 5 total stainless cup holders. Tilt steering wheel with C-Star hydraulic steering. This is an Infinity AM/FM Bluetooth auxiliary input stereo with 4 speakers. 3 of those 4 speakers passed our function testing. I've also got a functional horn as well. And you've got an on-off switch for your stereo right over here. There, turn that power.
Family road trips.
So your navigation lights are operable. We function tested that. Your anchor light is not. I'll show you that here in a moment. Also here at your helm station, you've got trim gauge indicator, tachometer with a built-in hour meter. That's reading 628.9 hours. We'll round that up to 630. Multi-function gauge here with your battery and a fuel gauge. And then you've got a engine alarm gauge. It's going to have a check engine light, engine temperature light, oil pressure light, and a rev limiter light. 12-volt power outlet just below your throttle controls. And there's your capacity plate rated for 12 persons. This one's also rated up to 200 horsepower. 3 entry gates, your widest gates here at your bow, and additional entry gates on your port side and the stern of the boat. All right, same thing with your storage underneath your L-shaped seats. And then this is what we would call a pop-up changing room compatible storage compartment. So the way this pops up, if you want a pop-up change room, now one's not included, but you can basically buy the option for it. It's going to come with a frame and some canvas that will actually mount there, and another shock I believe would be added to that, and that can raise up and basically give you a changing room if you're a boater that needs one. Of course, you got this gate here that will close, that will allow you to walk in and out of that changing compartment. Just being used for storage now. Ski tow bar back here near the back as we reach the swim platform or your swim deck. We got a 4-step swim boarding ladder. 38-gallon fuel tank is integrated into that center pontoon, and that's that Suzuki 140 horsepower 4-stroke outboard motor. Additional storage space right here, and that's where your battery is. That battery cover is on, and you can safely stow items down there as well. So now is the part of the video tour where I start to show you all the wear and tear that we have noticed on this one, so you can make a informed decision about purchasing. And the anchor light on this one is not there. That would need to be replaced, so we could check the wiring on that. The upholstery looks to be in really good condition. You just got a few stains here and there. This is not the first year that we've sold some Tahoe rental fleet boats, and they have impressed me with their the way that they hold up. This one's running for 2 seasons, getting about 630 hours of runtime. You got one small little area in that Bimini top where you can see a little bit of light through there, but I didn't notice any other wear in that Bimini canvas. You've got a courtesy light right there, but your nav light needs to be on for it to work. Little button there, and of course that will also, your nav light switch will also turn that off, so you can even leave that on if you don't want to have to get up, turn it on and off. There's a little bit of a dent on this Bimini frame support, just a little bit. And that's probably going to do it for the interior. Another courtesy light right here at your helm. Let's see, I'm just trying to get you a close-up on all this vinyl interior, and I'm not seeing any noticeable areas of wear. A few little marks that have kind of left a stain, but no rips and tears. So let's move on to the corner plates and the aluminum fencing. A little scratch right here in the corner plate. Rub rail is just, that rub rail insert's just barely coming out in this section right here. That needs popped back in. A small little indentation in the this back corner, the port side of your pontoon. All right, going on to the fencing over here on this side. You got a few areas where some sunscreen gets rubbed up on these, and that is really tough to get out. Small little mark in your decaling there. And you can have some dings, some small minor little bumps and scratches, maybe some vinyl scratches in your vinyl decaling on each side. Let me go ahead and step off on this side and do the same thing. Corner plate looks good there. And a few little dents and dings along the way. And that aluminum fencing. Some light scratching right in that area. Sometimes it's hard to even see until the angle's just right. And a little section of trim on this splash guard up here has been bumped. Pontoons look good. Here's a better look just below that rub rail up here near the front. A few more scratches and some sunscreen marks up here on the aluminum fencing up here as well. A little bit of a ding right in that general area. Again, here's a close-up of that aluminum siding here, and if the light hits it just right, you might notice a few other light dings on this side. Let me get up close one more time for you on the port side. Aluminum fencing, a few little marks in your vinyl decal, a little bit of a ding in that area. Sometimes it's just the light that shows it. A few light scratches right around in here. And a few more light scratches right around in here. All right, so that's going to start to wrap things up for this one. Again, this is the 2019 Tahoe LTZ 2485 CR rental Tritoon for sale here on Norris Lake. Again, visit our website for any questions. We do not monitor the YouTube comment page, but we are quick to respond to emails, text, and calls. The only exception to that is I am often in areas without cell phone reception. And if you get my voicemail, I might not know that you called unless you leave me a message. So just let me know which boat you're looking at, what questions you have, and I'll be happy to return your call. The fish are just jumping all over the place over here today. I'm not sure what color Tahoe is calling this one. It's like a bronze, maybe. Almost a gold. probably would describe it more of a bronze than anything else. It's a very neutral color scheme. And all right, well, that'll do it for this one. Right about this time, you'll see the yournewboat.com logo pop up in the top right-hand corner of the screen. If you'd like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that link is a shortcut for you. You can click that, subscribe to our channel, and you'll be notified of more new listings like this one as they come available in the Norris Lake area. And I thank you again for joining us.